We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Gay rights is such a heated topic, but I'm going to share a little bit about what I think in terms of homosexuality, and not in terms of, I guess, in terms of its morality, but more about the gay rights issue. For me, this is just my opinion, but I think that sexuality is socially and politically constructed. And recently I've been thinking a lot about this because in my history classes, we've been having to read Foucault, who is a French historian, and he did a lot of work in terms of gender construction and like how power is, I can't really articulate well, but it's all about gender construction and how society puts morality on certain issues like, you know, homosexuality and things like that. So for me, I think sexuality is politically and socially constructed, and there's not necessarily like bad and good. And a quote that helps me understand things like this is a quote by Audre Lorde, who is a lesbian feminist writer, an activist, and she said that there is no hierarchy to oppression. So whether it's racism, classism, sexism, religion, ethnicity, anything, there is no hierarchy to oppression. And obviously, by saying, when people say, oh, homosexuals shouldn't get married, you're basically denying rights, denying freedom to people. And I believe that's wrong. And especially in the United States, where we uphold values like democracy and freedom, it makes no sense to deny people of their rights to be married. And for me, being a follower of Christ, I believe that Jesus would have been an advocate for gay rights because he was all about advocating for the oppressed, the poor, the downtrodden, and the marginalized. And right now, you know, people of color, homosexuals are marginalized, and you always see this on TV, people mobilizing in parades and, you know, asking for rights and picketing, or like just organizing and mobilizing to have a voice. And so I think that Jesus would have been right there along with them, advocating, and you know, essentially by denying rights, you're really denying that person for their right to be humane, and denying them to be who they are as a person. So that's what I think.
Gay rights is a very complex term that covers multiple topics. But in regards to gay marriage and civil unions, I believe that such a commitment should only be entered into by one man and one woman. And based on my own personal religious beliefs, I believe that homosexual couples should not be granted the same legal marriage rights as heterosexual couples are given.